Okay, so we're going to start doing the blue. We did the red, we did the yellow. Now we're going to do the blue. So again, I'm starting off with my blue color pencil. And you can use a Crayola. It really doesn't matter what blue you use. Again, using Crayola gets you a blue. There's definitely a sky blue. I would get that sky blue color because it's a lighter blue color that you can use to kind of create the lighter areas. You definitely have white. Make sure if there's any red or yellow on that white, you want to clean it off because you don't want to have green or that red kind of streaking through your light parts of your blue. And then of course for my dark areas, I can use orange. That's an option. Or I can use the analogous color violet to create that dark because purple is a very dark color. We can either go with the orange complement for my shadows, or I can go with the violet analogous. So you have blue or blue violet. So I have blue violet here, and I think I want to go with the blue violet option for my shadows on the blue instead of going with orange. You definitely could use orange, but I think I want to go with the blue violet just to keep the cool colors all in there. So it's very much analogous in those blues. Okay, so I have blue, I have a light blue, I have blue violet. There is no blue violet color pencil, so you just have to use violet. So I just have the purple that I'm going to use with that. Okay. Again, I'm going to start off by getting a base color. I'm going to start off with a light blue, and I'm just going to shape the whole thing kind of a light blue. And again, I'm giving myself a nice even tone. Try to color in the same direction or use circular motions. You don't want to have a whole bunch of different directions going on. So this is all with the sky blue. You can use the regular blue to do this as well, but I have a nice even tone blue. Alright, so now I'm going to come in with my shadows, and I'm going to flip over to violet for my shadows. Remember, I decided I'm going to use violet instead. Or actually, let's use regular blue. I'm using my regular blue. So I use sky blue, I'm using regular blue for the shadows. So here we go, I have the shadow line that's here. And that shadow kind of blends out. And again, remember, you want to make sure you get those blues blending out in here nicely. Because when you saturate, whenever you decide to start saturating, you want to make sure that those colors are blending for you. And that kind of goes all the way over here and kind of goes behind that red. Right here along this edge, I want to go ahead and saturate. Make a nice sharp edge to separate the blue from the red. It's good because blue is darker than red, so it's good for me to use it there. But we want to make sure that we don't go past that line or make that edge look blurry, because where that red is in front, it's just in front. Same thing right here on this line. And of course, definitely here. So even the lightest blue is going to be darker than the yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and make that sharp edge there as well. And it should be right next to the yellow. Alright, so I went ahead and kind of put that outline there to create that separation. Now I'm not going to leave that outline there. Of course it's going to blend into what I want to do. So in here, oh wait, I missed this line here. Okay, because that little yellow spot. I want to make sure that that blends out. So I'm going to go right up to that edge and I want to blend it out into my shadows. Now if I notice in here, there's kind of like a shadow kind of comes this way, comes down in here, and comes up and down like that. And I can use those lines as my basis to kind of create these values. Again, I'm using circular motion because I don't want to create, like, I want to eliminate my contour. Just like when we valued last semester with pencil, we still want to eliminate contour line. We don't want to make it look like it has a bunch of outlines. Alright, once I get the regular blue in there, I'm kind of coming back with the light blue and I'm saturating. Of course, the light blue doesn't take away from the dark blue, but it is a light color and I can really make a nice blend without everything getting super dark. In these darker areas, I want to, like in here, it's actually a little darker, and I'm not going to use black, so I'm going to go with the violet. I believe with Crayola you can use violet. You can use, there's a navy blue as well that you can use that works really well. But I'm going with violet. I like to keep my things colorful, and so you definitely don't want to use black. So as I come in with my violet, again, I'm making sure it blends out, and I can really push those dark areas. And then finally coming back, hitting it with the white for my highlights. And I come back with a little bit of blue, kind of blend some of that out.